Good morning, y'all. Back at you with another video. Got me some Powerade this morning. We've actually been dealing with a little bit of sickness in our family here with the kids, and a sinus infection, ear infections, and then we got something viral, which the kids been tested for COVID, came back negative. But one of them did test positive for RSV, which I believe is called respiratory, I forget, my wife knows all the medical stuff. Anyway, RSV, which is something viral, nothing they can do, you just got to get through it. And I think I might I got a sore throat, sinus, I think I might have a sinus infection or something. So if I sound a little rough on this video, because I got a little something, and that's why I'm drinking my Powerade Zero. Make sure I stay hydrated. Get plenty of electrolytes and all that good stuff. Anyways, but I wanted to do a video here. Don't have anything new, but I wanted to do this video because I noticed, I think I said before my last video, a lot of the prepper channels are actually going through all the basics on prepping and preparedness and kind of the one-on-one. Because we got a lot of new people getting into preparedness and prepping, and with everything that's going on in this country, in the and inflation and open borders and threats from other countries and all stuff going on. If you're not prepared for a bad situation, you better really get on it, because things could just snap at any moment. And things could get ugly real fast. So, a lot of new people coming into prepping and preparedness, which is great. And, a lot of preppers are doing the 101s, talking about all the old videos that they did years ago. But I thought it'd be kind of a good point to go over a few things now. Because I watched a couple videos, and like EDC packs and the whole bug out bag, I noticed there's some new videos on bug out bags, and which I'm not a big fan of the whole bug out. Stop. I got the dog on the table over here scratching on. Anyways, I'm not big on the whole bug out thing. I believe in bugging in. But if you did have to, leave your home and the family would have to leave, I believe in a bug out setup or a bug out system, which would be a lot of supplies, going in a truck and trailer, and then, getting the hell out of Dodge. But as far as having like a bag to take care of the whole family, that's just not happening. It doesn't work that way. Do I have all my kits? Yeah, I got all my kits, and then we could all carry, the different kits and carry the bags. Or I got these big duffel bags that are backpacks too, so we can put a lot of supplies in that and then carry those out. But everybody would have to carry, some of the weight. And just being on foot, and if you think you're just gonna go on foot with your family and bug out and with backpacks and take a certain amount of supplies to get a certain destination, good luck, because it's gonna be. I really believe in a crisis situation, especially like a SHTF situation, there would be a lot of people dying, bugging out. Don't matter what kind of gear you got or what the hell you got on you. Either you're gonna be getting robbed, you're going to be getting murdered, and even worse, and people are going to be coming after you, you're going to have a target on you, or you're just going to die because you just physically can't do it, and depending on the elements or wherever you're at, you're just going to die because of the situation. And there's going to be a lot of dead bodies with bags on them and never made it to where they were going, which would be supplies for somebody else to come along and pick up. Anyways, that's my thoughts on bugging out. Really think about it. It's the last option, bugging out. So these bug out bag videos and these bug out bags I see, it's just not, with a family, with kids, doesn't work that way. If you have to leave home because there's no other option, then yes, you gotta do what you gotta do. But at the end of the day, you want to bug in. That's your first option. Hunker down. Make sure you got your preps in order. Got enough put away, stocked up to make it through a certain time period. So, but anyways, and then I saw an EDC video, and the guy called it an EDC pack, EDC Kit. But it was more like an outdoors kit, like fishing and hunting, and but I wouldn't even call it that. It was because he didn't have shelter. He didn't have a tarp in there. He said he was gonna add a tarp, but he didn't have one in there. He had a fishing pole in there. I wouldn't really say hunting. This is more of fishing, but it's more of like outdoor backpacking. And he had a lot of survival stuff, and it was kind of all over the place. It didn't really make sense. And as far as calling it an EDC kit, yeah, it was way far from an EDC bag or kit. I mean, EDC, it all depends on your lifestyle and your job and what you do or your life or whatever. But at EDC is just the essential items that you need every day when you leave the house that you use every day. And then you put some emergency stuff in there in case you have to walk home, on a certain travel. For me, EDC pack, that's set up for like a 24-hour period. I got enough supplies in there that last me 24 hours, and be able to get to point A to point B, or less, whatever. But I don't know. It didn't make any sense. I kind of wanted to go over the kits and the packs, not all of them, but I might do. I'm putting all my winter stuff in my bags now, so I'm doing that right now. My EDC one has changed, so I guess you could say it's an update or whatever. But anyways, I thought it'd be a great time since I got my EDC bag and going through that, and then I just kind of talk more about an EDC kit. And then I did make a couple changes on mine. Now, last time I did my EDC pack, at that time in my life, I had somebody that made a threat to me. I got 2 videos on there talking about it. So I had changed my EDC kit setup, or I made it more substantial as far as self-defense. Another pistol, more ammo, more mags, 2 trauma kits, and then I do still take my, my EDC, got it up here, but my Safe Life Defense vest is still part of my EDC bag. When I leave home, I'm at work, I still put this in the truck. It still goes with me, with my bag, just because this is another line of self-defense to protect me so I can get home, especially in a get home situation in town. If I had to walk and things were, there was chaos or SHTF or whatever, I'm going to be putting that on to make sure I'm protected, and in case something happens, and then plus, bring all my gear with me. So I still take the vest with me. Now, do I take it with me if I'm out with somebody like a buddy or something, or going fishing or something like that? No, I don't take it with me. But when I'm at work and I'm working, I'm away from home, it stays in my work truck. But it's not something I'm going to carry with me everywhere I go. But that's kind of, you never know. Something could happen then too, and then I have it and be like, oh crap. But at least I'll be with a group of people or a friend. No. And so yeah, I got that, but I did take out the extra pistol. I did take out the other trauma kit, and then go back to my original type setup. So, but anyways, but with the EDC bag, EDC bag, you can also call this a urban bag. I think that's how Black Scout kind of calls his, a urban kit, which is, for me, it's a bag that I have with me when I'm in my city limits, and and it's got enough supplies in here to last up to 24 hours. Duck, go lay down. Go lay down. The dog over here is just driving me crazy. Go lay down. Anyways, but yeah, urban bag. So you call it an urban bag or EDC bag. No, that's what I call it. And it's got everything I need for in town. Now, if I had to walk home, I got what I need in here to get home. But as far as that, being an outdoors bag or, hiking and stuff, I don't know. It's like, it's not really, I could use this for a day hike if I wanted to, because I got, water, food and stuff and snacks in there to get me through a day hike. So I could use it for that. But do I need to put like a fishing kit in here, or snare wire, and make traps, and or a slingshot? Like, do I need to put a slingshot in here, really? Like, I was like, you don't put a slingshot in your EDC. I don't need a slingshot every day when I'm when I'm gone from home. I mean, I'm not trying to not. You know, I've done a video before where I had a good little buzz, and you know, I was busting people's balls a little bit on their EDC bags and bug out bags or whatever you want to call them. But anyways, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to say this is one of the ones that got a little sickness. You've been a little sick. All right, sit over here. You ain't got no shirt on. Over here showing your chest. You sit over here. You got the other phone? Anyways, but
It's almost done.
there's just some items that they had that I just don't believe it. Oh, the charger. Put it on the other charger, Austin. Over here. Over by that lamp.
Oh, okay.
Put it on that charger over there. Anyways, but yeah, I'm watching the kids today because 2 are sick and I'm off today and my wife's gone to school. And so, anyways, I thought I'd get this done. But just to show you a quick run through. I mean, I did change a few things. Actually, one of the things, you know, one thing I did was kind of organize a little bit better in my EDC. Having a dump pouch is great. If you guys don't know, this is a 3V Gear Sabroso pack. I think they still sell these at 3V Gear. Love this bag. I've had this bag now for like 4 years. Great bag. And I've looked at other EDC bags. I was thinking about getting a new one, but then I go back to this one and just some of the features on here is, I don't want to change it, and it just works out great, and it's still good. I've had it for 4 or 5 years. Goes with me everywhere I go, and it's stitching's good. The zippers are still good. Everything's good. So, anyways, this is a dump pouch. And the only problem I found with the dump pouches is, you know, I had too much stuff in there. I was just kind of dumped in there, so I wanted to organize some things. Now, just in the front here, just some go-to items I always try to get to. All right, go sit over there. Can you get Dutton? Let Dutton out. I think he wants to go outside. These keys here I'm always using just because it's everyday stuff. Everyday keys. I always keep some electrolyte drops in here for my water just to get some electrolytes. Wintertime, chapstick. This is a must. I always keep that there where I can get to it. What's he doing, Austin? You good? I still keep my cross in here. This is personal. I keep that in here. And then that's it. That's all I have in my pouch, dump pouch. Now, I used to have more than that. I used to have multi-tools and some other stuff, but it was just it wasn't organized, and it really sometimes can be a pain in the butt trying to find stuff. So, anyways, but what I did, had an extra little, all right, Doug, come on, close the door. All right, Austin, go put something on TV. You guys go out and live. Doug, go lay down now.
Doug, come here.
Lay down. Anyways, one of the things I did, kids and the dogs, man. So it's always something. So. And this is one of the features that I love. I'll go ahead and show it now. But see this clam shape or clamshell? I mean, to me, this is great. I love this feature on this bag, and I love any bag that has this feature. But for an EDC bag, this really works out great because if you want to open up your bag and really see what you got in there or get something fast, you can. I think it's the new Banquest I think I've been looking at. I forget the name of it, but great. Like, I love the outside of it because it looks like a great urban bag, but it doesn't have the clamshell feature, and that kind of turned me off on it. So, anyways, but love this feature on the bag. One of the things I did was organize a lot of my little stuff. So this is one of the things I did with one of my extra organizers.
You know where Brantley is?
Yeah, he's at school. Bubba's at school. He wasn't sick. Go put something on TV. One of the things, I always keep an extra notepad and a pen, which I have other pens in here. But I always do have this in the truck, but I always keep an extra one with me. It's one of those Right in the Rain pads. And I did put a pin there, that way I can get to that because that is something I do use. And inside here, I took my power bank, to charge my phone. I keep that. I got all the cables and cords and stuff. I even got my cables for my EDC flashlight to charge that if needed with the power bank. So I did put that in there. I got my pepper spray by Palm Industry. I keep that in here. If you haven't seen the Palm Industry pepper spray, definitely go check them out because really good pepper spray. I did a video before in the past about it, but you know, it's got the little thumb feature here that protects it and works out great. There was a gentleman that said he had large hands and he bought this and he had trouble really getting his thumb in there. I got medium-sized hands, so it works out great. But anyways, I got my little knife sharpener here from Black Scout. Keep that in here. Here's my multi-tool, my Leatherman. I keep that in here just in case if I need a multi-tool. I don't carry a multi-tool in my EDC no more as far as my personal stuff, but I do keep one in my bag just in case. The other things I got in here, sunblock. I always like to keep a little stick sunblock. I keep that in my work truck, but in case I'm not in it, I have some. Being in Florida, it does get hot down in the summers down here. I do have a lighter in here. I always keep a big lighter. And then on the other side, this is the multi-tool I got from Tac One. The only reason I even have this in here is for the universal wrench that it has here that you can use it for just to torque down on something if I needed to. But it's got the bit. It does have the Phillip and flathead bits on there, and I do keep another little bit kit for different with this multi-tool to use, and the bits go in there to use to, you know, if I needed to tighten down something or, you know, if whatever the case may be. But multi-tools, you know, my pepper spray if needed, and then I do keep my power bank here. So all this is organized. This is stuff that I kind of had in my bag in certain areas, but I wanted to do something a little bit more organized. And then plus put my Ride in the Rain pad over here and a pen, and you know, keep all that in there. So that was something I did different. But organizing, you know, it's always a great option. You know, there's a lot of bags out there that have a lot of great organized areas, but sometimes, especially in a bag like this with the clamshell, you know, you really want to you know, get the, you know, organized a little bit more inside the middle compartment here. I do have my this is the Black Scout M8 canteens. I don't know if Jack still has these on there, but great canteen. He has two different colors, but awesome canteen. I did a video not too long talking about it, but I thought it was pretty cool how he put this survival signaling information on the back there from ground to air. Thought that was pretty neat. So, but anyways, I do keep that. I always kept a smart water bottle in my EDC bag, but the problem with having plastic water bottles is you get that plastic taste, and it's not really safe or good to, you know, to have that for long-term stuff. So I definitely switched over to a metal canteen container to store water in my bag, which is always full. That's the other thing. Some guys, I've seen these bug out bags, they'll have their containers but don't put no water in them, and they rotate out everything else. But you should always have your stuff filled up, ready to go with water, and then just rotate it out, you know, when needed. You know, use it and fill it back up. But just having it empty, you know, could put you in a bind or a bad situation because you didn't have your containers filled up, and then you go to leave and bug out, and you might forget to fill up your containers before you left, and only to find out you ain't got no damn water on you because you didn't put no water in because, you know, there was chaos going on or whatever, and you forgot. So keep water in them. This I use every day, so, you know, that's why I keep that full. But, you know, you got containers, definitely switch over like metal containers, you know, just to have. Might be a little bit more weight, but it definitely is a lot better. And then you can also bowl with this too. So if I needed to boil water, I could do that too. So, and I have a lighter and a way to make fire, to get a fire going. So snacks, I always keep some snacks with me. Got to fill this up, some protein bars. I always have some protein bars, granola bars, you know, at breakfast and lunch. Protein shake mix, vitamin C. Actually, I'm going to be taking one of those right now. One of those vitamin C, 1,000 milliliters for your immune system, boosts up your immune system. So I'm going to be taking that right now. I do keep some utensils in here. These are those bamboo ones, some electrolyte tablets, and coffee, you know, in case I need it, and you know, coffee and mixes and energy mixes and stuff like that. So I always keep those in my EDC bag, must-have item. And the trauma kit, you know, I got my standard trauma kit. This is my IFAC. It's my personal trauma kit. I always keep that in there, and it's got all the trauma medical supplies in there. And but like here, one item I do keep in here is my 3M goggles. The reason I keep these in here, I could use them for work if I needed to, but the main reason for this, was, you know, for like 9/11. Now with our borders open, oh, that's the beautiful, the princess is awake. She's awake. Oh my goodness, she slept for so long. Oh my goodness. Go see Chunky. I gotta change your diaper here. Anyways, good morning, beautiful. She just woke up. She's the one that's got the viral thing. So we've been, she's being pampered here lately. Where was that? Oh, the goggles. So, you know, with the borders open now, and us giving the terrorists, Afghanistan to the terrorists, there's no telling who's coming across our border now. And there's a lot of talk about being more attacks coming up. So we'll see how these holidays go and how everything goes here in the future. But with 9/11, two of the most important things and two of the things people wish they had was safety goggles, eye protection, and a mask. Now I keep my RZ mask also in here, which is right here. Got my RZ mask and extra filters in there. That also stays in my EDC. I don't think I have anything in there. I used to keep a little cheap poncho in there. I might go ahead and put one of the cheap ponchos in here. I always kept one in there, but I got plenty in my truck. So if I had to leave my truck, I have my rain jacket plus the cheap ponchos, but that would be an item that I would add in here. That's the thing, that's another thing too. If I was gonna be leaving my truck, I always try to make sure you leave a little bit of room in your bag if needed, because if I was leaving my truck, the first thing I would do is will be going through my whole truck and figure out, is there anything in there I need to take with me and add into my bag before leaving my vehicle, which for me, raincoat or a poncho, no running. You do not chase her. Now go watch something. I'm gonna change your diaper, okay? And Austin, there's no playing. Anyways, you know, I would go through my truck and figure out if there's anything in there I need to take with me that I would need to get home in a short period of time. The poncho would be one I would probably add in here. But back on the back sleeve here, I just got my RZ mask. And then the goggles. So you want eye protection and then also breathing protection, you know, in case of a 9/11 or a terrorist attack, you know, when there's a lot of, all the debris, when the buildings were coming down, all that debris, I mean, people couldn't breathe and they couldn't see. And those are the two things you want to protect yourself from in that situation, or you're not going to get too far, you know, in there. So definitely want to have that. I also have a shamog in here, which can be used for hundreds of things, hundreds of different items, but also can kind of go with the eye protection, the mask, also protecting your head. You know, you put it around or use that to protect your, if you don't have a mask, you use your shamog to protect your face and then put the goggles on. That way you're not breathing all that crap in. But anyways, just some emergency items that, to me, that you should have, everybody should have in their EDC kits and EDC bags. And I don't see that all the time. So definitely something. But anyways, this is kind of the majority of the stuff that I have with me daily that I need, you know, when I'm away from home or at work. So, you know, it's an EDC bag, man. It's stuff I'm gonna use that I need when I'm gone, that I definitely want to have with me. And then carrying a firearm and being licensed and legal to carry a firearm, everybody should have a trauma kit. Anybody that carries a gun should always have some type of trauma kit on them, in case, you know, for medical. So I definitely need to have that. That's a must. In the middle here, still the same. It hasn't changed much. That's another thing about, I love this bag because, you know, you can fold this down and then you can get to, you know, see what you got in there a lot easier. I got my little boo-boo kit. This is my first aid kit. I got that, and I always got extra sunglasses. I got my third magazine up here. That way I can get to it if needed. Got a Sharpie. Got a tactical pen. If y'all haven't, go check out Black Sky. He's got an old video on showing you what pens to buy, but how you can make your own tactical pen, all stainless steel. The whole pen is, and you can use it for self-defense, but it's a stainless steel pen that, you know, two different pens you can use to make it. So anyways, Black Scott's got a video on that, so go check that out. Sharpie, and then in here is just my allergy pills, Flonase. I got bad allergies sometimes, and then that's pretty much I keep. I mean, I got wet wipes. You know, you should always have some wipes with you. Got my dude wipes in here just in case. You know, more wipes in there. That's all I got there where the first aid is. Just in case, you know, never know. Nature calls. And then I do have, yeah, I did keep some survival stuff down here in the other little pocket. Oh, got my my torch. That's for my cigars. I always keep a torch with me. I actually just bought that. That's a second one or a backup. I got one at home and I keep one in my bag. And I do got some eye drops. This is kind of a must. Get something in your eyes, you definitely won't be able to get it out. So I do have that. And then I do have my survival kit. I always keep some type of survival kit. This is actually the one from Patriot Civil Defense from Corey. Awesome, awesome survival kit. Really well thought out. You can't get these anymore, but this was a great survival kit. And this is my EDC pack one that I keep in here, and that has all kinds of goodies in there for survival situation, emergency situation. So definitely a must-have item. You should always have some type of survival kit either in your bag or on your person if you want. Some people carry one on their person. If I'm out in the woods, I definitely want to have one on my person. You know, especially if I'm gonna be out for a couple days backpacking or something. Want to make sure I got a survival kit with me or on my person. But anyways, but I do keep one in my bag. And then at the bottom, I just got my cables for my phone, charging my phone and devices and all that good stuff. So that's all that's in there. And that's pretty much everything right there. And as far as the changes go, but and this bag weighs probably 10 pounds now. You know, rough, give or take or whatever. You know, 10-pound bag for an EDC kit, EDC bag. That's all you need. But I just wanted to do this video, kind of a one-on-one on what an EDC bag is and why you have it and why you carry one and why you bring one. What's Austin doing? Go see Chunky Butt. He needs help. Go help him. Anyways, and, you know, just some of the items that I would have on me, you know, for, you know, emergency or SHTF, civil unrest, stuff like that. But just a bag that I have to get me home. That's what an EDC bag is. Now I got my other bags. I got my get home bag, which is a very important bag if I'm out of town or, you know, away from home, you know, at least 2 or 3 hours away from home, and I had to hike it on, hump it on foot to get home. That bag is set up for, you know, a longer period of time, 48 to 72 hours, that I could, you know, use that kit and be able to sustain myself for that long. So that's the get home bag, which that has a shelter system in it, you know, shelter set up, ways to purify water. Also, what did I say? No playing. There's no playing. Now go. Now go. I gotta change her diaper. Hey, that's enough. Yeah, you're bored, but you're sick. We gotta get you better so you can go back to school. Anyways, but he already went back to school, and they sent him home again because he had a bad cough, and he said he was shaking in class, and if they cough, sneeze, sore throat, anything, boom, you gotta go get tested for COVID. Don't matter what it is, you gotta go home and get tested, which means they're out for days on out. This thing has been going on for weeks, or at least over a week now. Yeah, weeks now, and just won't go away. So it's a nasty viral thing going around. RSV, I believe is what it was called. But getting sidetracked again. Anyways, but you know, you got to get home, EDC, and then I have a hiking bag, backpacking, that I got set up for 3 to 5 days. You know, to last me out on the trails and going backpacking. Now, could you call that a bug out bag? Yeah, you could call that a bug out bag in a way for one person. You know, it definitely is a long distance travel type bag and type kit. So you could use it for that, but could I put enough supplies in there for the whole family, for 3 kids and my wife and me? No, it's not. It's only a 50-liter bag, and it's not going to be able to carry that much. Now, can you get a bigger bag to carry more? Yes, but you're still not going to have a bag that's going to sustain your family for a long period of time. And then when you do if you do make it to your destination, if the kids even make it, or you make it, or your wife makes it, whatever, if you do even make it, do you have supplies there when you get there? So that's another thing. But bug out situation is definitely a death sentence. You have to know when you leave your home that you're jeopardizing your family's life, and if there's a good chance not everybody's gonna make it. So You got to keep that in mind. But anyways, I'm gonna go because these kids are driving me crazy, and I gotta go change some diapers now. I'll go change a diaper in a minute. Anyways, y'all, take care. God bless. I hope everybody's good. I hope everybody's healthy. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Keep your immune system. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna give it to you. Hold on. Yeah, we gotta change the diaper, and we'll see y'all in the next one. And have a good one. And check your kits, check your bags. Going through mine, put my winter stuff in, changing things, updating things. All right, hey, let's go. All right, y'all.